you hear me, and welcome to this week's edition of Luke Shocks, where the headlines keep on coming, so I keep on coming up to knock them down. The U.S. Navy is renaming the vessel known as the USS Harvey Milk so that the world's best maritime fighting force will not have a vessel named after a serial statutory rapist. Stephen Ireland, the co-founder of the Pride organization out in the UK, is being sentenced to 30 years' time in prison for sexually assaulting a 12-year-old boy. Well, when it comes to getting away from statutory rapists, see the first example. Will Thomas is being stripped of his women's swimming records as the latest sign of the world healing itself. Sean Combs was acquitted on his counts of racketeering and sex trafficking, as baby oil company's stock has now spiked 500 points each. A father jumped into the ocean to save his daughter from falling off a cruise ship while the mother was busy tweeting about how patriarchy is evil and that fathers never do anything useful. A UFC fight is being scheduled down at the White House, mainly to show buttersoft bitches in the DNC what fighting really looks like. Jimmy Swaggart passed away, leaving a legacy of greedy televangelism now being embodied by the likes of Geeks and Gamers and Friday Night Tights. The big beautiful bill has officially passed with much celebration from people who want America to be great again and objected to by ignorant scum who live their life to make America subservient to China. And if you think I'm wrong about that, well then congratulations to being able to somehow live as a functioning human being, quote unquote, while having your entire world dictated to you by Stephen Colbert. Because it is very, very, very much an easy thing to take one good look at all these little idiots there that are probably busy throwing bricks at ice vans in the middle of New York City, or down in Florida, or down in Texas, or down in California, or maybe even up in Oregon or Washington, and pretending that any single one of them has a clue of what it is that they're really defending when it comes to keeping illegal migrants in this country, or when it comes to what Obamacare really winds up doing to people. But for any of those out there in those states that were now forced into having only one healthcare provider and the massive insurance premiums that increases on people, well, maybe now you know why the real people of the real America took one good look after eight damn years of Obama obliviousness and Hollywood arrogance and entitlement, and finally decided to go and give him the right kind of slap across the face, which is voting in the presidency that we have right now. And people want to say that, yeah, our current president is privileged, even though, what was it again? Oh yeah, he won the presidency 3 times and only got to be president twice. And for the idiots that want to take what it is he's been doing and somehow try to deny or excuse any of them as not being victories for the American people, the kind of people have the balls to call him privileged when there isn't a single goddamn person right there in establishment Hollywood or DC politics that didn't get what their position was by glad-handing, brown-nosing, blowing on the casting couch, or flat out having the right last name, and that they want to say that Trump is privileged. Yeah, bite me, jackasses, okay? There's not a single person out there in the establishment politics that has been able to earn a single damn dime. Living off the government teat and doing everything you can to smooth operate your way to keep living off the government teat so that you never have to earn a single goddamn penny in the real world, that does not make you somebody who is working for the people. No, you're working for Goldman Sachs, and you damn well know it. Okay, we know this. We've been able to notice this for a good long while now, that the internet made sure that we live in a world where the CNN narrative on things is not the only way we're able to actually get information. Thanks to everybody from alternate media bloggers and vloggers to just people out there on the out there in the streets streaming, IRL streaming even, showing what really goes on in the streets of America, shows what really goes on with those homeless encampments that are all over cities that have been run by nothing but Democrats who are too busy thinking the best campaign is by waving how many celebrities are able to get for a Democrat. And it turns out, oh no wait, that's a pile of horseshit. And just like whenever MSNBC next tries to go and lie about how Florida has more homeless encampments than California or New York City, when it turns out they're just illegal immigrant detainment centers that were being overrun, and also that footage they were using of those illegal immigration detainment centers centers was actively being lied about as being homeless encampments in Florida, because there are none of them in Florida. It's only ever in cities that are run by nothing but Democrats. And these are all dirty little facts and ugly little truths that the buttersoft bitches like Stephen Colbert or people like Nancy Pelosi and any other dipshit who actually has the balls to go look Elon in the face and say, we didn't vote for Elon Musk. Yeah, well, we didn't vote for Obama for a third fucking term either, you morons. Not that you'll ever actually admit to that, because these are the same people that probably have chips in their brain that are set to detonate if they ever admit to Bill Clinton having gone to Epstein's Island. Besides also them having information that would lead to the arrest of Hillary, probably also will lead to a good old brain explosion, whether it's that ship I mentioned, or if it's them somehow, taking their own life even though they've got bullet holes in the back of their brain, even though these people were proven to have never owned or even looked at a gun in person in their entire fucking life. But this is just the many ways of how the world of rules for thee but not for me is completely going by the wayside. And remember, we got J.D. Vance right there waiting in the wings, and he's got a lot of time to go out there and make sure that there is more to what it is he can talk about and preach for when he runs for the presidency in another presidential term, when it comes all around to, guess what? Oh yeah, he was the decisive vote in making sure that the big beautiful bill actually was able to get passed, so that then our president was able to go sign it up and show it right there for everyone to see. But that is just the beginning. Remember, when it comes to truly and madly and deeply putting these entitled pinkos who serve the Chinese government and not the American people in their place permanently, it is a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. In case you're wondering why that new movie done by that douchebag James Gunn refuses to actually say truth, justice, and the American way, and then he has the balls to go and then think he's actually being cool and virtuous by acknowledging that that movie is going to be all about something reeing about the savior of America. And that's not my opinion. I know I'm right. So I want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit 10,000 subs, become a member today, and shop at my art store at the second link below, where you can buy my art or commission me, or you can support me directly with a donation. So until then, felines, slam it, lick it, suck it, and see you, Space Cowboy.